So today I'm going to be showing you how to make chicken penne with Alfredo sauce and breadsticks. Before we start cooking this recipe, there are a few food safety points we need to cover. First, ensure your workspace is clean. Before anything else, clear any clutter from the counter and thoroughly clean and sanitize your area. This will ensure you're working in a safe environment. The second thing I encourage you to get is a food thermometer. When cooking ground beef or proteins in general, using a thermometer is crucial. Temperature management is essential for safely preparing meat to ensure it's safe to eat. Before using the thermometer, make sure the probe is clean and sanitized. You do that by washing it with hot water and soap. Insert the probe into the food being measured and wait for the temperature to stabilize. All right, so first thing we want to do is we want to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. Let it get hot. All right, so first in a large pot, we're going to add enough water to boil the pasta that we have in bag number 2. Okay, so while the oven is preheating, I have the breadsticks here from bag number 1. Then we just put a little bit of oil on top, and then some garlic powder. And then when your oven's ready, let's put the breadsticks inside. And we're gonna let that go for about 6 minutes or so, till it gets brown. Okay, so after about 6 minutes, we're gonna check our breadstick. And it's ready. Okay, so once the water starts to boil, I'm going to add a few tablespoons of salt. Then you're going to add the contents of bag number 2 into the pot. Now, the main thing whenever we do these, always want to be very careful and kind of do it away from you. That way you don't get splashed. Okay, so we're going to check the pasta here. Obviously it's very hot. Obviously you want to watch it. You want to go to where it's what they call al dente, which is almost done. And again, be very careful, but if you take a little bite, when you look inside the part that you bit, there should be a white kind of ring right in the middle, and that's still the part that needs to be cooked. So as the sauce gets hot for this, you'll see a little further on, we're going to add this to it, and so it'll kind of cook it just a little bit more. So for the moment, we're set and we're good to go. So very carefully, you're going to drain. If you notice, I'm also pouring it away from me. So that way I don't get splashed. And then we're just going to set the pasta in here, and we're going to add just a little bit of oil. A touch. So what that oil is going to, and mix it around, what that oil is going to do is going to kind of keep it separate so it doesn't stick and clump together. But we're going to use it here in a minute, so it's not that bad. Okay, so then we're going to heat up a pan. So after your pan gets hot, you're going to add the contents of bag number 3, which is your chicken. Now this chicken is already cooked. What we're going to do, we're going to put it in here and heat it up, and then that way we're going to make sure that it's at 350, or excuse me, 165 degrees, so that way it's safe to eat. All reheated food should be 165 degrees, just to make sure that you're safe. So we have our Buster's cooking kit thermometer, so we're going to take a little look here. Just kind of set this chicken in and toss it around a little bit. So you want it to hit at least 165. So we're at 166, 67. Okay, so once your chicken's in and cooked, you're going to add the contents of bag number 4, which is the Alfredo sauce. Now this one, again, pour it away from you. Be very careful. and this should reach temperature in no time at all. So we're gonna check it here. But we're gonna want the sauce at 165 degrees. So once your sauce is in there and your sauce is hot, we can actually add our pasta back into it. Just let it sit for a second. And then just kind of stir it around. So what that's going to do is that's basically going to kind of reincorporate and just kind of give everybody a chance to give everything a chance to get together here. Give the sauce a chance to stick to the pasta. Okay, so after we get the pasta on the plate, we're going to take the contents of bag number 5, which is our diced tomatoes, and spread these around however you want. And then we're also going to do the contents of bag number 6, which is just a little bit more Parmesan. Okay. Who doesn't like Parmesan, right? Then we even got a little bit of parsley. So bag number 7, we're going to add to that as well. So there you have it, chicken penne with Alfredo sauce and breadsticks.